Hi Libra, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today Libra, for your meditative session, you guys got Otter Spirit. You are never alone. Number 42, making a 6. I feel like someone wants to communicate to you, but I just don't know if they have or if they will or if they have like the strength. Could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like with the 6, I feel like you guys have gotten this card before. I think someone has been thinking about you for a long time, but I just don't think they've had the again, the strength. I keep getting the strength. Like, it's not something easy to come forward and speak to for some reason. So I don't know who this is. We're going to pull more cards on it. But I do think that someone wants to speak to you, has been wanting to speak to you, has been thinking about you, but has not done it yet for some reason. And maybe they will finally. I'm not sure. But let's pull some more cards on this, Libra. Okay, Libra, for everyone this is going to be different, but I do see that there has been someone who has been doing a lot of work on themselves. And for a very long time, they didn't feel like themselves. They didn't feel good about who they were and good about where they were in life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like they were not in a good place. They were not in a healthy place. Like, that's what I'm getting with these 3 cards and the Self in reverse. Like, they themselves were someone who was very, very, I want to say unhealthy. I keep getting unhealthy. This person could have been very depressed. This person could have been someone who, again, they're just very anxious. They're very not apologetic, just very confused. And I feel like a shadow side to them, but it wasn't necessarily shadow. It was just someone who was very, very confused. And I think like they might not have been communicating with you for a time because that confusion was something that they didn't want you to see. Like, they didn't want you to necessarily see that part of them where they were like lost, basically. So I think this person is finding a way back to themselves, and I think that it's been a journey for them. The divine kind of needed to teach this person a lesson, and I feel like that's why this person might not have been around for a while, because this person had to learn some sort of, again, with the Self in reverse and the 6 of Wands in reverse, I feel like there's this dark and light side of this person. Do you see how there's a light and a dark? And this person needed to like get it together, but there's been a long time of this person being in ego, being in shadow, and you see here that they're getting over it with the 8 of Swords in reverse and with the Hermit. Like, they actually went inside to heal and do some work, right? But I feel like what they're realizing with the Ace of Cups in reverse is that I think that they're starting to realize that there's a bigger picture here at play, right? Like, they can try to do a lot of work on themselves and do what they need to do for themselves. But at the end of the day, they need to have a partner that I feel like is just as strong as they are and just as ready to do the work as they were. And I feel like for a long time, they weren't doing the work and they weren't doing anything, do you know what I'm saying, to fix themselves. So I feel like for a long time, if they were wondering why there was no fulfillment on their end, or they were, with partners that didn't really mean anything to them, it's because I feel like they didn't really mean anything to themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're so imbalanced here that they didn't realize that the reason for the imbalance in relationships, the reason for the imbalance in their life and the depression and everything had a lot to do with themselves. So this person had to learn a hard lesson as to like learning that they had to do a lot of work on themselves to actually fix the situation. Like, I think they thought that it had a lot to do with other people and not a lot to do with themselves, right? And I feel like this is reminding me of Sag's read, where it was like, you're a reflection, people are a reflection of who you are. So I think this was a lesson for this person. Is like, you're in ego, you're depressed, you're not really balanced, and then you're going to expect things from others. You can't really do that. So now this person is realizing, I think that they're like understanding the fact that they need to do work on themselves to be able to get someone on a similar level. And I feel like that kind of woke them up, realizing that maybe they pulled towards them people that weren't just as in their ego and just as unhealed and just as messed up as they were. Do you know what I'm saying? So now I feel like they're realizing that. And I feel like here with the Ten of Cups and the Child, I feel like that's them looking at the bigger picture, right? And the bigger picture here is like, yes, I need to work on myself to get someone that is on my level, but at the same time, I can't create the Ten of Cups alone. Like, I don't think you can necessarily create this Ten of Cups alone. I feel like the Ten of Cups, especially here with the Child, I feel like there's a lot more that this person actually wants that maybe they were hiding from themselves for a long time. But now that they actually take, again, it's like something about this big picture. It's like, if I take myself out of my own energy for just 5 seconds and like look around, I'll see everything a lot more clear. And that's what this person is doing. It's like this can't necessarily exist without someone else. Right? It's like you can have a child technically by yourself in some sort of way. Like you can raise a child by yourself, but you cannot have a child alone. Right? It takes two. Same thing with this, the Otter Spirit. It takes two. And that's why I feel like this Ace of Cups is in reverse here, because it can't just be you. And it also has a lot to do with who you choose in the journey. Like who do you want to be the parent, to parent with you, and who do you want to have this Ten of Cups with? Like, it's, again, this person's looking at the bigger picture. Something made this person like wake up, you know? And I think that they're realizing that they have to let go of a lot of things to be the right person for like the family that they want and the person that they want, and like the bigger picture. Again, I feel like this person is not so young anymore. So it's like, you know, I can blame others for everything and I can remain imbalanced, but at the end of the day, that doesn't help anyone. Like, what is it that I actually want? Who is it that's gonna parent with me? Who is it gonna, like, that's gonna, you know, raise a family with me? Who am I gonna have and share this Ten of Cups with? Again, you can't do this alone. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, they cannot do this alone. As much as they want to do it alone, it doesn't work like that. And I feel like for some people, they might be letting go of a person because they realize that they have been with, you know, someone in ego for a while and they have to let them go. That's one thing I'm getting with the Union in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse and the Eight of Cups upright. Like, there's an energy here of letting go and leaving, right? So for some people, this person is letting someone go because they just understand the fact that again, they could already have a family with this person for some of you, but it's like, this isn't working. You know what I mean? This isn't necessarily working. The love that I want to create with a person, the family, the Ten of Cups, and the kid, right? That I want to create with, the life that I want to have with someone, it's not here. So I have to be smart and look at the big picture. Who do I want to be the one to like have this with? And I feel like there's a energy of letting someone go, right? And speaking the truth, because this union isn't necessarily working anymore, right? And I think that it takes a lot of strength. Again, I keep getting strength. This person has to be very strong at this time, because it's hard to let people go, and it's hard to tell people, you know, what you want, and tell them like, maybe you're not necessarily what I want, you know, or you're not necessarily in what I envision for my Ten of Cups. You know what I mean? And I think that's a hard thing to do, but I think that with the Hermit card, they're getting the clarity on that. So again, they can't like lie to themselves anymore. And these two cards are like them lying to themselves a lot about what they need and what they want. And then I feel like it's a whole journey, right? Like, they're reflecting inward and realizing like, I can't have what I want if I myself am like this mess. So they fix themselves up a little bit and realize like, the Ace of Cups is not necessarily where they are, and they have to go towards that Ace of Cups. And that's what I feel like is going on right now. And I feel like they're kind of ending a cycle, like a very big cycle in their life with the Three of Cups and the Three of Coins. It's like a collaboration with someone that doesn't necessarily fit the equation of like what they want for their Ten of Cups. And it's kind of sad because, again, it's never easy to let someone go. But I feel like this person kind of like woke up, you know, like they were like in this deep slumber, the ego slumber, and the, you know, the slumber of whatever this was. And now they're waking up, right, to the fact that it starts with them. And it's like, again, you can't keep making excuses for why things don't work. Sometimes it has to be you that has to change. And I feel like, again, this is very important to this person, this 10 of Cups and this child, like the family that they want to create, what they want to create. I feel like they know what they want it to look like. So they know, again, you can't do this alone. Like, you can't have this 10 of Cups and this child alone. It doesn't matter if you're feminine or masculine. This involves another person. So it's like, who is it that's going to be this person? And I feel like that is what is dissolving this union, like a higher level of commitment. And this being the end all be all, it's like, okay, I'm not with the right person. And that's why I feel like we have union in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse. And the 8 of Cups, like someone is leaving because, again, it just doesn't work. This vision does not work with this person. And I feel like it's taking this person a really long time to make this choice to leave. Because look at this. This has been something that I feel like they have been doing for a very long time, trying to decide what is best for them. But again, it had to do with them having to kind of wake up, which takes a while, especially how, like, you know, how into the ego you are, and then realizing that this Ace of Cups is not here, and realizing that what you really want is to create this, but like you can't create it with the wrong person. Do you know what I'm saying? The wrong person will not let this be a thing. Like, again, you cannot create the 10 of Cups alone. I just don't feel like that's possible. It's like having a child. You can't do it alone. You can raise a child on your own, but at the end of the day, there needs to be someone else to facilitate, you know, that. You can be a woman, but you need, you know, sperm. You can be a man, but you need an egg. Like, it cannot work one without the other. And that's what this person is realizing. Like, it doesn't matter. I need both. You need two pieces to put this together. This 10 of Cups, it doesn't just happen. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's your choices that make this happen. This person's realizing that. Look at them making a choice. Like, I think the choice is to step away from whatever this is, because I'm realizing, I think I didn't even see it until now. Like that, like until I was reading the cards, I thought this was more about someone, like a union, right? Because I was thinking with this was a union, but this reading seems to be about them separating themselves from someone. So I don't know if this is you, Libra, or this is you separating yourself from someone. Like, these cards don't necessarily go together. Maybe this is you deciding to step away from a partner and, you know, realizing that you're not alone, but you have to, like, find the right person for you. I don't know who you are, Libra. I don't know if you're the one leaving someone. Like, I really thought that this reading was about union, but now I see it's about someone making a choice to leave a person. You know, like, they're leaving. And there's a block here, but they understand that, again, it's not easy for this person. Like, you see them going back and forth, back and forth. We have a 2 and a 2. Like, this person, is not easy for this person to leave, but I feel like they understand that they have to go. And I feel like this could be a masculine, because we have the Sage here. The Sage is someone who's very wise, like someone who, it's like, it has a lot to do with experience, but it also has a lot to do with just intelligence. Like, this person is very, very intelligent. This could be you, Libra, or someone else. But I think you're realizing, like, whoever it is that you were with, you cannot necessarily create this with. So it's like when you envision your future and your family, who is it with? And you might not see the person you've been with for a very long time in this scenario. So it's like, it just doesn't fit with this person. I have to move on and make the decision. And that's what I feel like this person is doing. They're deciding to move on, like, get out of a relationship. I just don't get what this is, like, outer spirit. Like, because again, I think we're talking about someone breaking up with someone else. I don't know who you are in the scenario. I do see some communication coming in or going out. So I don't know if this person is going to leave a note and be like, I'm leaving. I don't know who they're communicating towards. I see that they're leaving, like with the Nine of Swords, they're going somewhere and they're communicating the truth to someone. So I do see communication is a big thing, but I feel like the communication is to the person that they're leaving, you know, like, I have to leave, like, this is not right for me. And with the 8 of Wands, it's like, that's what I'm getting with this read. It's like, it has a lot to do with someone leaving, not necessarily joining together. So I don't know what this outer spirit is for. I kind of want to know, but I feel like they don't want me to know. Like, they didn't give me anything about that. Yeah, like, I'm getting the same message. Someone is realizing that they don't have wish fulfillment where they are and they have to go, right? With judgment, like, this is not the right place for them. I might be hurting someone's feelings by leaving, but I'm not fulfilled here, so I have to go. That's what I'm getting with this read. Like, someone's leaving. I don't understand why we got outer spirit, to be honest. I don't know if they're going to head towards a soulmate or they're leaving a soulmate. It's very hard. Like, I feel like this is a hard energy. Let's just pull some advice. But yeah, that's the energy of this read. Someone's leaving because they just don't envision this 10 of cups. Like, this 10 of cups is not here. It's not present in this, like, the family. I don't feel like this is a younger couple. I feel like this is an older couple. Like, the family that this person wants to, this is about a family, like creating a family, creating a legacy, creating what they want. And it's not here. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like this is like for young people. I feel like this is for people who are ready to like start a family. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good to be in a relationship with someone for a while, but when it comes to like building a family, this is not the right thing for this person, and they know that. Yeah, I see something very loving here with these two cards. There is something here about love. We have the 6, we have the otters, and then we have Marguerite Perret, the mystic of divine love. Love is divine and I'm nothing except love. I think they're trying to head, this person's trying to head towards the true love, right? Like the real love. Yeah, I just read Marguerite Perret is the divine truth teller. That's exactly what's happening here. Someone is telling someone else the truth and leaving. It could be a marriage, to be honest, with this Ace of Cups. It could be, you know, someone leaving a marriage or a higher level of commitment, but someone here is like leaving. They are being, that's why I kept saying strength, courage. That's why Marguerite Perret is coming here, because to tell the truth to someone that this is just not exactly what they want when it comes to creating the family that they want, or that they've never been in love with this person. Like, that's what this Ace of Cups feels like. It's like, I actually don't think I've ever been in love with this person. Do you see how in the ego this person was confused, and then this person gets out of that ego and starts to be clear with the Hermit, and when they're clear they realize that there actually is no love here, you know? So I don't think this outer spirit is for the love that, this is like a promise that if you leave this person, you will find the right person. If you're courageous enough to walk away from whatever this is, you'll find the right person. Do you know what I'm saying? Because that love is not here. You know what I mean? And what you want to create, you cannot have, this is exactly right, you can't have this 10 of cups if there's no love here. Do you know what I'm saying? So this person's just leaving, and it's hard for them, but they have to be courageous and tell the truth. And the truth is that I don't think this person is ever necessarily in love. It's interesting too that we don't have any, like, we only have the King of Cups in reverse, which could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But again, this is a Libra read. So again, I just feel like this person was not in their heart space. And when they chose a partner, they didn't necessarily realize that there's no love here. So now they're telling this person the truth. I don't think they're going to be harsh and say, like, I never loved you, but I think the truth is that you can't create this 10 of Cups if you don't have this cup, right? This is 1 and this is 10. So yeah, it's crazy. Like, it's actually crazy. Like, this person is trying to go towards divine love, towards a real love, and I think that's what they're trying to tell you with the otter. Like, that love really does exist. Like, you don't have to be in something that, you know, just to kind of pass the time, or, you know, you made a mistake at one point, you're stuck here. No, like, they're telling you to go and be adventurous and be courageous and be strong and, you know, speak your truth. This is a crazy read, Libra. I love you guys. I hope this helps, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.